two great row variations that you can do anywhere because they're body weight movements. You can do them at a park if you can just find a bar that you can do them on. If you can find a string or a towel or anything at home, you can do them from a doorway, okay? But ultimately in the weight room here, you've got two different great options that are like push-ups that help you to understand if you're controlling your own body weight, okay? The first exercise that I'm gonna show you is gonna be with the TRX. Then I'm gonna show you with the bar, which is probably a little bit more advanced and challenging. This is an exercise that what we wanna do is we wanna make sure, again, we pinch, then we pull and we get our chest to the bar or to the band that we're gonna use right now, okay? In here, the TRX, again, we've used it and we're gonna use it many times, is we can just pull down on this little lever to make it longer or shorter as needed, okay? So, we're gonna set them so that they're equal. I'm gonna lift this one up and bring it up to the same height, okay? Now, what we're gonna do for our TRX supine row is we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna lean back. The more I lean back and get flatter, the tougher this exercise is. I should start with my body being straight through my torso though. I don't want to bend or do anything like that. Keep your body straight. If I get tired and it becomes tougher, we just walk up a little bit more because that's going to take away gravity. We're going to be able to do this movement, okay? As we do it, again, everything we're thinking about is we're pulling down at a 45-degree angle to engage our traps and our rhomboids equally, and then our biceps, okay? So here we go. We're going to go ahead, we're going to start with a pinch with the rhomboids and then pull with the biceps to make sure that we're touching our hands to our torso. Relax it. Pinch and then pull all the way through. Some people get to the spot where they actually round the opposite way and this is not helping us at all. We've got to make sure that we get all the way through that TRX, okay? Now, because it's a TRX, we don't actually know exactly how we're doing and how we're progressing. We just know that we're at different angles, which makes it easier or harder, but we can't really calculate that. So one of the things I really like to use is going to be a bar for the same exercise. This way I know at what height that I'm doing my supine rows at, and the higher I go, the less intense it is. The lower I go and the flatter I lay, the more intense it is. And I can keep track of that as I go, okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to lay on the ground. Again, establish my torso being straight by lifting up my hips. Then what I'm going to do, pinch, pull. And I've got to get my bar to the xiphoid process. Pinch, pull. Make sure it gets there. Again, if it only gets partially there, we're not helping ourselves. We're actually hurting ourselves. So we've got to make sure that that's the standard. The bar touches that xiphoid process. As long as it does that, we get our sets and reps. And then hopefully we can lay the bar down a little further and we progress.